We were made to stay in my sister-in-law's cramped, overpriced closet space, and now she expects to live in my farmhouse. She was surprised when I charged her the same. 2 years ago, my house burnt to the ground after being struck by lightning. Thankfully, it was during the day, so our 3 kids were at school, and my husband and I were at work. We lost everything, but we were safe. It took almost 11 months for the insurance to pay out. The insurance covered 1 month's worth of hotel stays, but after that, we were made to fend for ourselves, and the only option was to move in with my SIL. She told us we could have her spare room and her office space since she used neither of the rooms. Her stipulation was we needed to purchase all of our food and pay her $100 a week. By week 3, all of that changed. She then decided we needed to pay her $250 a week and that we could only use 1 room. So all 5 of us were crammed into the smallest room she had, which was the size of a glorified closet space, and didn't even fit a twin bed and a small dresser. So we lived out of trash bags and slept on the floor for close to $1,000 a month some months and still had to purchase all of our food, despite her claiming my children on her food stamps. Her husband is down south helping take care of his parents, and while we lived there, she claimed her husband was the one who set the rate, but he was never around to confirm or deny this. She never apologized. When we said we couldn't afford it, she said, "Well, I have a house to maintain too." No apology, nothing. She also had no bills outside of her land tax, $450 a year, electricity, and heating oil, which she hardly ever filled. So we were essentially paying her so she could do leisure activities. It was the worst 8 months of my life. 3 months ago, my grandmother decided that she wanted to go to assisted living after a fall. She transferred the deed of her house to me and said it was mine now. It is a 5-bedroom farmhouse. My boys insist on sharing a room, so we have 2 extra bedrooms. My sister-in-law lost her house last month because she had not paid her land tax for several years. She asked if she and her stepdaughter could stay with us until they got enough money to move down south. I said, sure, 1 bedroom, $800 a month, and you must buy and cook all your food separately because my daughter is vegan. She looked at me like I had 10 heads and said that she and her stepdaughter should not be made to share a room when there are 2 extra rooms, and stated she could not afford a rent of $800 while purchasing all of her food on top of it. I said, neither could we, but we managed to cram 5 people into a glorified closet space while you were getting $1,000 in food stamps. Take it or leave it. She decided to leave.